Hello there, this is James Bush, along with my wife Anja Bush. We are your fine-tuned traders, along with the fine-tuned trading team of experts. We want to welcome you to our first video post where we do an analysis of the market for this upcoming May 17th, 2010. Currently it is 11:46, almost 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. And we'll be getting ready to go into the new day. Already those of you in Asia are already trading. So let's see what's going on in the markets. Let's start first with the euro dollar. On the euro dollar daily, we see that the prices broke a recent support. Well, actually, it's not recent. It goes all the way back to September 25th, 2008. And there we are. And currently it's trading at 1.2266. And if we go in a little further, we see that the price broke that support and then continued to go down, and finally is hitting some retracement, but it still looks like there's a lot of downward pressure as the bears are continuing to push this euro dollar pair down further. So we'll continue to monitor that. Also, as well as in the pound dollar, we see the same thing. There's been a break of another major support that goes all the way back to 26 March of 2009. And let's go in a little further to see what's going on in that one. We see that that break took place at about this level and it's continuing to go down. So we see that the pound is having a really strong weak move currently. So we'll keep an eye on that one. The Aussie dollar, same thing. So this definitely indicates that we have some risk aversion going on, because we're seeing the majors all currently the dollar having more strength on them. And let's see with New Zealand, pretty much the same thing as we can see in this chart. That let me open that up just a little bit more. You can see that definitely there's a weakness going on in the commodity pairs. Looking at the dollar Swiss. The dollar Swiss, obviously we see dollar strength as we see the dollar is pushed up higher, reaching up, and let me see if I go in just a little bit. Yes, there it is. So we see there's plenty of room to move up in that direction over there. Okay. And looking at the dollar Canadian, same thing. I'm going to go into an hour level, and we see that strong move up. A lot of risk aversion over the week, and this upcoming week is the same thing pretty much. Now looking at the dollar yen. Now this is a little bit different here. Let's get a little bit closer view to that. What we see in this case, we see that there's more yen strength, as obviously the yen is pushed stronger against the dollar. So obviously the yen is more of a safe haven than the dollar is, and that means that we're in a more extreme of a risk aversion at this time. The euro yen, we should see that the euro, of course, is losing against the yen, which it obviously is doing. Pound, same thing, I would think, yes. And finally, let's go and see what gold. What do you think gold is doing? And I know I hear the answers right now that it's probably going up. And that is exactly what it's doing. The gold is going up as it appears to be the metal of choice. It's pushing back up to its recent high, and we'll see if it's going to break that as we give our next post. Silver is, yes, it has been pushing up. It's had a bit of a retracement, but it's pushing back up as well. And finally, oil. Let's see what oil is doing. Well, it looks like oil has gone down for some time, but presently it's doing a little bit of a push up. So in this current risk averse market, we see that the fear is pushing oil up a little bit higher. There may be other reasons for this, but so currently we're going to look and see if there's a correlation between dollar strength and oil strength at this point. So that gives us a brief overview of the markets. Looking at the charts, let's go to the Fine-Tuned Trading site itself, which is at www.finetunetrading.com. And there we see that you can learn more about us. My wife, as I was saying, is part of this trading team, and she has her own corner where she talks about the MT4 platform, which we primarily use. We have used other platforms, but we find that particularly for the Forex market, that MT4 is an excellent tool. It's simple to use, and so we continue to use that. We have some of our articles here, some free material PDF systems, some systems that we made available, and one of the main things, we have a mini course and also this trading product review wall. I want to talk about that a little bit, because that trading wall is where you come in, where you can give us your reviews of particular new trading products that have come out, may it be EAs, books, signals, software. It doesn't matter. We just want to know what your thoughts are on any of these new products coming out to the market. As I have it listed in the front, we're doing a feature on this Trader's Outlook. Let me use that one as an example. You'll go and you'll see that we provide a little information about the particular product being offered. There's a video. We try to get a video, and then from there, if you're interested in that product, you can go right there. But more importantly, what I want to do is find out if you will put in your comments right here. You see there's a comment that I did on the initial phase, as I have this particular access to this one, enjoying. So just want to know what your thoughts are on any product or service that's being offered, so that we as traders can fine-tune our trading and keep ourselves away from putting money where we know we won't get the returns we need. So here we have Forex Factory, briefings, Bloomberg News. Let's look at Forex Factory real quick. Forex Factory will show us what the calendar is for this upcoming week. We see we've already had releases for housing on the pound. The yen has its manufacturing machinery orders to show where the economical strength is presently. That was a little bit low. Here is an inflation measure as well. This particular one is a producer, but it's a very low impact. For the pound, we have industrial orders, so let us know how the industry market strength is. So we'll be looking at that, and as well as the Empire State Manufacturing Index coming out at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and the tick, which is the actual indicator of buying between the U.S. and foreign purchases of stocks and bonds, how that balances comes out. Let's look at that a little closer and see what that has to say. This is the difference in value between foreign long-term securities purchased by U.S. citizens and U.S. long-term securities purchased by foreigners. That's a good indicator of whether there's confidence in the market right now. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. So let's get from that one, and we have the Swiss chairman speaking. But right now we know the Swiss is definitely showing weakness against the dollar. We have a housing market index coming out, which is of low impact. What's important for the New Zealand dollar will be this producer price index, indicator of whether there's an inflation coming in, or whether it's costing the producers more to produce their products. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. Expectations at a 0.5%, a little bit higher than previous. We have the tertiary industry activity and the monetary meetings for the Aussie. The Aussie will give us a report of how they made the decision on their particular interest rate. So that concludes for the economical calendar. And I'm going to go back here to our site, and let's go back to our home page. And that's where you can find us. And we have other posts, previous posts. This is, again, as I was saying, the first actual video post. Looking forward to doing more of these, because we can talk directly with you. And we look forward to your feedback and developing this long-term relationship as fine-tuned traders. We all look to the bottom line of enhancing our trading and making our profits. So with that, I want to say God bless you this upcoming week. Keep your stops tight on this high volatile market. Let your winners run, and your losses, cut them off as quickly as possible. And so with that, until next post, take care. Talk to you later.